Hello, my friends. Welcome to Ageless with Adrianne. I'm Adrianne Caparuso. I want to talk to you about form again today, and I want to talk about push-ups. Why are push-ups important? What do we need them for? How should we be doing them? I'm going to show you three different modifications so that if you can't go on the floor, there are still ways that you can do them. But let's start on the floor. So the reason, as I'm going down, I'm going to tell you why they're important. The reason push-ups are important is because they tend, especially when you're doing them on the floor, to work the entire body. So when you start in a plank form, when you're in a plank form, you're activating your core, your gluteal muscles, your legs are supporting you, you're going to work your chest, some shoulders. It's an all over body workout as you're pushing your body up. So proper form, your hands are about shoulder distance. They can be a little wider than shoulder. They can go a little bit outside of your shoulder width. And you're going to engage your core like I talked about. So when you come up into that plank here, you're squeezing your butt, you're squeezing your quadriceps, you're squeezing your core. And you're going to lower yourself down and back up. Now your arms, when you bend, they go out at about a 45-degree angle. They aren't straight out to the side, they aren't straight back. They're at a bit of an angle so that you're getting the proper form. So again, you're in that plank, everything is squeezed tight. Your gaze is a couple of feet in front of you so that your head's not hanging down and you're not doing any neck flexion where you could hurt your neck. So palms are under your shoulders in regards to not being too far forward or too far back. They're a little bit outside the shoulder in regards to width. You're going into a plank, you're squeezing, you're lowering down, you're coming back up, and that's your push-up. If that's too difficult for you, the next way to try it would be going into that plank and then dropping those knees down. All the other positioning stays the same. You lower down and back up. That's the next one. So you can see that my core is still at an angle. The third way, if this is too difficult, is you start with a tabletop where your knees are under your hips, arms are still in the same position, and you lower down this way. The closer your knees are, the less tension will be on your upper body. This is a great place to start if push-ups are difficult for you. And then you just take the knees back a little bit for a progression. Or you go up to your toes and come down. Now, if those are too difficult, or you're just not a floor person, you do them on the wall. I'm going to turn my back to you to show you. Where you stand, where your feet go, will depend as you progress. So in the beginning, you might stand very close to the wall. Arms are about shoulder height, a little bit outside, width-wise, they're a little bit outside of the shoulders, and you're just going to bend and press back. Don't turn your head the way I am. Look forward. When that becomes easy, you're going to step back a little further, and you might need to lean into the wall, and you're going to press back. And when that becomes easy, you step back a little further, and you let yourself fall into the wall, and you go from this angle. Push-ups are really important. You need these muscles to be strong. Somebody once said, what do we need these muscles for? Why are we doing this? I know resistance training is important, but what is this for? Well, imagine, and I don't want this to happen, but imagine you would fall, right? You're down. You know what muscles you're going to use to push up? You're going to put your hands down, and you're going to try to push your body up. And it's the muscles that you use when you do a push-up. So it's important to work on them, it's important to build them, and there's so many different modifications for doing them that you can start anywhere and try and just progress. So that's how you do push-ups, and that's the form that you should be using. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. Thank you.